Hello, everyone. Welcome back to E20 Zone TV. The sun is shining, the birds are tweeting, and West Ham have got Seville on Thursday in a pre-match fall. Big game. Listen, the game is massive, and we need to act massive on Thursday to get a positive result. I think it's going to be tough. I think we're going to have to be on the front foot, but we've got injuries, and we've got major injuries in all aspects of the pitch, starting up front in Nico Antonio. Now, for me, Mickey being injured, it was going to happen. It was going to happen, and it's come at the wrong time. But the Cresswell injury is a major concern. Like, no left back, and putting players who are right backs into left back position against Seville, who are a very well organised, well marshalled team who know their jobs. It's going to be tough, but I've got positive vibes on this one. I really have. And I do feel that West Ham need to come out the traps early to get a positive result. We need Bowen back. There's no two ways about it. Jared Bowen is major to West Ham at the minute, and it proved it on against Liverpool the other week. Not so much against Villa because we won the game, but we do miss Jared Bowen quite a lot. So we need Bowen back in the starting lineup and as soon as possible. When it comes to Antonio, do you risk Antonio? Now, the answer to that is no, in my opinion. If he's not fit, he shouldn't play because we've got Spurs on the Sunday and then we've got an international break. Now, for me, we need to make sure that if the Seville game does go wrong, so to speak, then we've got to make sure that we're still competing in the league for top six, and we need him fit. The Cresswell one is a problem, and it is a problem, and there's no two ways about it. It's a major problem. Like his deliveries, his crossing ability, and what he brings is like we missed him back in like December when he was out for about a month, 6 weeks with a back injury. And for me, he is the one that is a major blow for us in a real aspect. Do you know what I'm saying? Looking at the team, how do I see this going? I think Ariota starts. I think that's obvious. Soon with Dawson as your two centre halves. Then you've got a right back with no left back. I think Ben Johnson will play left. I think Ben Johnson played all right left back the other day. I've got to admit, I thought he played pretty well in spells. Like I think when he was a right back, he wasn't so good. When he was a left back, he was very good. So, which is a bit of a toss up from last season, where when he was left back, he was awful. Obviously, right back, you've got a choice between Ashby or Fredericks because Krafal's injured. It's going to be Fredericks. And obviously, Souček right in the middle, and you've got a front four. Now, the front four is hard. Fornals, Lanzini, Ben Rama, and who do you go with? Who's the man that you go with to sort of be a fourth man? Now, this is why we need Vlasic back. We need Bowen back because it could be Yarmolenko. Now, listen, Yarmolenko had an amazing moment on Sunday. Scored a good goal. Great goal, in fact. Not a good goal because it was a great finish. But this is a different test now. This is against the Seville side who are a good side. They're second in La Liga. They don't win away from home, though. That's the only thing I will say. And I think we've just got to be on the front foot here. But Moyes has got some major headaches. And he really, really has. And for me, he's brought this on himself. But I can't go negative on it because it is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, I feel Vlasic will return on Thursday. I think Cresswell's out. I'm pretty adamant on that. I think Cresswell, muscle injury, groin injury. He had a groin injury last season, which ruled him out. It looks like it's a groin injury again with him. I think he's out. I think Antonio, I think if he's getting tweaks of an injury, then for me, he needs to either be benched or just doesn't play at all. Do you know what I'm saying? But we've got a major problem there. Like, there's no two ways about it. We've got players missing and we need players to come in. Now, I think maybe a change of system might have to do it for us. Maybe bring on, do like a 3-4-3 type system. Have three defenders, two wing backs in probably Mezawaku and Fredericks, and spinning it around a bit. because we're going to have to do something. There's no two ways about it. Like, because we've just got running out of bodies. Do you play Mark Noble in this game? I don't think you can. Right? Can you really chuck Crow in? Not really. He hasn't played a game since Kidderminster. So David Moyes has got arguably a massive headache here in picking a starting 11. If you'd have asked me this the other day and said to me on Saturday before the Villa game, what do you think the score will be? I would have turned around and said to you, I fancy West Ham to roll Seville at the ground 3-1. Right, and I expect us to come out of traps flying. Now I'm on the 1-0. I'm on the 1-0 train. I feel that we will score at the LS, but it's just a case of how many. Do you know what I'm saying? But we are susceptible to conceding the goal. There's no two ways about it. When I look at Seville are a very good side. Their Koundé, who played in the previous leg, was very good, in my opinion. I can see why Chelsea like him. Obviously, they've got other players in there. El Nesri, who we've been linked with, was excellent. And obviously, they're losing their star man, Ocampos, I think it is, their left winger, which is a major plus for us. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting. The fans are going to be up for it, though. There's 65,000 West Ham fans in that ground, and they will bring the noise. And it needs to be the best atmosphere ever at the LS. It has to beat Chelsea in the League Cup. It has to beat everything that's ever passed from then to now. And I feel we can get it done, but we just need a bit of luck on this one. Like, we really need a solid defensive display where we can just go nick a 2-0 or something and then get out of there. But I just don't think we can. I think it's going to be a 1-0 job. I really, really do. Who scores? I think we might score from the set piece. I think Zuma's going to be key in this one. And Dawson, because I think at set pieces the other day, I thought they was massively susceptible to Seville. Like, I think when the ball was coming in, if it's the right ball, then we will see. Do you know what I mean? Easy, mate. How you do, OS? But yeah, listen. For me, certain players have to step up to the plate on Thursday. Obviously, the first one is Said Benrahma. Yeah, like, if he wants to be a hero, he wants to start getting West Ham fans good books, right? Be a hero on Thursday, mate. If he is, then everyone will be saying, you know what? The criticism that he's got hasn't been justified, but he's got to perform on Thursday. I think Dawson and Zuma have to be on top form. I think Ben Johnson has to be on it again, like he was in Seville. And Souček and Rice have to be that sort of perfecto of a partnership. There can't be any sort of middle here. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Fornals will come into it, and we do need one of these players back. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, you're going to go with a youngster. You can't play Oko Flex because he's not eligible. So what do you do? Like, we're just running out of bodies now. Do you know what I mean? But if Yarmolenko does play, he's a striker, and he does score goals, and he scores good goals. Now, Yarmolenko the other day, when I watched him, he looked massively up for it from the minute one. As soon as he got on the pitch, he was on it. Now, is he going to be on it again? I don't know. But he's worth a go, like, because we have no one else. Excuse me. And I think Mark Noble will be key in this game also. I think he will come on at some point in this game. But it's when. It's when he comes on. So, for me, I look at it like this, and I feel that this game will be defensively tight. I can't see us, like the other day, if you said to me Cresswell's going to be there, Antonio, Bowen's going to come back, I would have said 3-1. That's why I'm more leaning towards a 1-0 job all day long. I think defensive will be solid, and I think we will nick a goal. Like we have nicked a goals this season against like Tottenham, against Wolves, against other teams. And I do feel this is where it's going to go. Then it's anyone's in extra time and penalties. If it did go to penalties, I'd fancy us. Ariola in goal is a good penalty stopper, but it's going to be tough. That is all I'm going to say on that. Let's have a look at your comments. We've got Lee. How you doing, Lee? Hope you are all well, mate. And thank you for saying you enjoy my shows. I'm so glad you do. Not a lot of people do, mate. Not a lot of people do. Good, mate. I'm starting to feel the pressure of the title race a bit. Shall be in our hands. So we've got it. Well, we've got this. How are you, mate? I'm good. I'm good. Man City falling apart basically at the minute, bit by bit. But do you know what? At least they've got millions of pounds worth of talent. We're struggling to fill a bench at the minute and players. So yeah, do you know what I mean? How do I see this going in regards of other aspects? I think Moyes is playing his cards close to his chest. I understand that, but I think two of the players are out. Which two? I don't know. I think Cresswell is. I think if Antonio is risked and he plays, then it's a lot of pressure there. Like, because you're asking a man who come off injured the other day to come on and play on Thursday. If Antonio's on the bench and we go, just say we go with Yarmolenko up front, for instance, for an hour, and Antonio can come on for 20 minutes, half hour, yeah, then by all means do that. But would you risk him from the front and from the start? I don't know. I don't know, because listen, our European campaign will be over on Thursday if we don't win. Yeah, I understand that. But our season's not over. Our season's still very much active. Like, if we go to Spurs on Sunday and we win, we are technically 6 points ahead of them, and we have got like a nice little cushion there. Do you know what I'm saying? If we risk players and Antonio is out for the rest of the season, then we could be massively dropped. Do you know what I mean? Because the levels start coming down. We do need Jared Bowen back in this team, though. One thing I will say is the first time this season that we've missed Jared Bowen, Liverpool obviously come off, and against Villa he wasn't there. Now against Villa we played well. We was okay against Villa. Like, we scored the goals at the right times, and the first goal was a great goal. Like, let's be honest, the touch and finish from Yarmolenko. I think if that's anyone else, if that's Harry Kane or anyone like that, everyone's raving about it. So you got to give him some respect there. But Yarmolenko is not like, I will play Yarmolenko because you've got a man on a mission there. Literally, the man is so focused on wanting to do well, and sometimes football can take you away from your life. Do you know what I mean? Different things can go, you know what, I've got a job to do for West Ham United, and listen, if Yarmolenko plays, I won't be like pulling the air out, because it is what it is. And do you know what I'm saying? It is like, we've got to deal with the situation at the time. So yeah, but I'm going to leave it at that. I'm positive on Thursday, yeah, but we need Vlasic and Bowen back. I think if both of them are back, then I think we win. Yeah. If we've got no players back and we go with this sort of makeshift type team, I think it's good night for Europa League. I'll be quite shocked if we can get out of it without any of them players coming back. I do feel I'll be stunned if Cresswell comes back, because he had a groin injury last season and he was out for ages, and it looked like he had a bad one this time, and he looked like it looks a bad injury, basically. You know what I mean? The Antonio one, you can look at it and go, he's tweaked something there. Is he worth playing? Or is he worth starting? Not so much playing, but starting. But the Vlasic one, I don't know what's happening with Vlasic. Like, do you know what I mean? I really, really don't know what's happened there. And the Bowen one, obviously, like, he got injured last Sunday, or last Saturday against Liverpool, and he hasn't played for 10 days now. Do you know what I mean? So we need at least two of them back, and I think Vlasic and Bowen are more likely to get back in this team. So we will see. Anyway, I will leave it at that. It's just a quick video to give you a preview of Seville. enjoy it. If you're going to the game, please do enjoy the moment, because it's going to be an amazing moment for West Ham. It's the best moment in West Ham's modern history at the LS, and I've got to admit, they will bring it. 65,000 fans will bring it all day long, and make it a cauldron of noise. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just I just hope the players perform. Like, certain players have to turn up, like, and put in a sort of killer performance. Like Fornals, Ben Rama, Lanzini. These players, in their careers, have been criticised. They need to come together now as one and go as one and get the game won for us. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And finally, with Moyes, you just got to pick. You've got to pick this team perfect, mate. You really, really have. Because if you don't, it's good night from Europa League. But we will see. Anyway, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I appreciate all the comments and all the likes I get for the videos. It's going a long way. It's really helping me out. And yeah, enjoying it. And hopefully on Thursday I'll be enjoying it even more. Thursday night, after full player ratings, I will be on with Mitchell, and we will be discussing that. But check us out on E20 Zone TV. Anyway, thanks for your time. Take care. Enjoy your Tuesday. Enjoy Cheltenham also, because Cheltenham's happening today. Get them winners in. Bye for now.